The opening of a new legislative session in British Columbia is steeped in tradition and ceremony. Both federally and provincially, our parliamentary system of government is based on the United Kingdom's Westminster system, where the monarch or a representative of the Crown has opened Parliament since the 16th century. This tradition continues today with the Lieutenant Governor, the representative of Her Majesty the Queen of Canada in British Columbia, reading the speech from the throne to open a new session in the Legislature. The rituals associated with the opening of the Legislature demonstrate the distinction between the Crown and those elected to form government. The event is part of our democratic tradition, and along with free and unfettered elections, it serves to remind us all of how we exercise and practice our democratic form of government. On the day of the opening of a new legislative session, the Lieutenant Governor, accompanied by her private secretary and 4 honorary aides-de-camp, arrive at the Parliament buildings in Victoria. The Lieutenant Governor receives a 15-gun salute and then inspects a guard of honor provided by the Canadian Armed Forces. The presence of the guard, band, and guns are a symbolic manifestation of the nation's will to protect its values and democratic institutions. Upon completion of the inspection, the Lieutenant Governor is greeted by the Premier on the steps of the Parliament buildings. They enter the Parliament buildings through the ceremonial entrance and proceed to the Legislative Chamber, where the members of the Legislative Assembly have gathered to hear the speech. The Lieutenant Governor is led into the chamber by the usher of the Black Rod. Though steeped in traditions that go back to the 14th century, the British Columbia Black Rod was created to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II in 2012. It's carried and used on the occasion when Her Majesty, her successors, or her vice-regal representatives are present in the Legislative Assembly of British Columbia.
We need to remind ourselves as a country where we come from. But it also offers us an opportunity not just to reflect on our historical roots, but to acknowledge the simple fact that when Europeans came, First Nations were here.
The usher uses the Black Rod to knock 3 times on the doors to the chamber. The doors are not opened after the first set of knocks. This symbolizes the established right of Parliament, through its elected representatives, to sit and act without leave from the Crown, as established in the Westminster parliamentary tradition as early as 1603. The usher of the Black Rod then knocks again 3 times to announce the desire of the Queen's representative to enter the chamber. After the second set of knocks, the doors are opened and the Lieutenant Governor is led into the chamber. The speech from the throne is read by the Lieutenant Governor, and although the Lieutenant Governor participates in the final steps of preparing the speech, the content is prepared by the government of the day. The speech from the throne sets out the broad goals and initiatives the government will take to accomplish those goals during the upcoming legislative session. Upon completion of the speech from the throne, the Lieutenant Governor departs the Legislative Chamber, normally shaking hands with the Premier and the Leader of the Opposition in recognition of their important responsibilities in the upcoming debates. The Lieutenant Governor receives the Vice-Regal salute from the Guard of Honor before departing for Government House. Steeped in traditions which remind us of the stability of our democratic institutions, the ceremony surrounding the opening of the Legislature remains an important part of our modern and vibrant process of responsible government.